If you're like me and salute truck drivers all over this great land of ours, then you'll be so glad you stuck around for more Explore Tulsa.
Last week was National Truck Driver Appreciation Week.
And as a former truck driver myself, I thank you for all the appreciation.
Wait a minute, when were you a truck driver?
One Christmas break in college, I drove a mail truck in the Houston area.
I'm not believing you could even see over the wheel. Did you have any accidents?
No, but the back door did open on one of my trips. So if you didn't get your Christmas card that year, sorry.
Luckily for us, there are 3.4 million truck drivers in the United States that know what they're doing, and they safely deliver goods to virtually every city in the U.S.
And one local company that's been recognizing truck drivers all week long. And if you can really appreciate a trucker, it's the folks that have been in the business since 1983.
Listen, without truck drivers, America stops.
Miller Truck Lines was incorporated in 1983 with my grandparents James and Bonnie Miller, along with their 3 sons, Jim, Don, and Bobby.
I grew up in this business, started sweeping the floors when I was 5 years old, and then I kind of moved from sweeping the floors up to the tire shop, and then got to move into hooking the trucks up to trailers as they were scheduled to go out and fuel them, checking the tires, the lights, and all that stuff.
My husband is still a driver. He went from the flatbed division. Now he's driving the Miller Environmental Division. He drives roll-off, and I work in the office.
And whenever Miller's was first born in our Stroud location, they said that it was just Grand Central Station, just a huge hub right there in Stroud where you could get on the highway going any different direction. So it was really a prime location at that time.
We do have a division that actually goes from North Carolina to Texas to California.
And so we have 4 main divisions. We have our refrigerated and van division, our flatbed division, oil division, as well as our roll-off and end-dump division. That's one of our proudest things that we can say, that our drivers, once we have them through the door, we want to do everything that we can to keep them here with us. So if that's the case and a division is slow, they can work in another division. So a great example is for our oil division. In the winter, oil slows down because you need that heat whenever you're hauling oil. So those guys can stay, and gals can stay busy on a refrigerated division, because around the holidays, that's whenever our food business really, really picks up. So it's a perfect match. The veterinarians were following closely, and they had to make stops very often to check the vitals of these sharks. So came from one of the Las Vegas aquariums here to the Jinx Aquarium. That's one of our kind of claims to fame. It was one of the most interesting loads that we have done. And when we were asked to do that, it's a little bit daunting to think that we're going to be caring for these live animals and responsible for getting them here safely.
You know, you would not have your paper towels or toilet paper or your computers or anything like that if we didn't have trucks to bring it.
We should be, and we do, recognize drivers, not only Miller Truck Lines drivers, but drivers across the country for the time that they are out away from their families on a day-to-day doing the job and moving the freight that needs to be moved across the country.
Across the country, everybody is celebrating Truck Driver Appreciation Week. There are people that have just went out to the rest areas and are out there giving them water or whatever they need. They set up at truck stops. Truck stops are having events all week long. And Miller just goes all out. They fed them every day. Somebody has been here to feed the drivers, so some of them have come and gone.
When you look at what it's provided for our family and how we connect with the people, and it's all about the people that's helped us build this company, and it's hard to look at going a different direction.
Oh, it makes me, oh goodness, a little emotional. So proud to be able to do it, because I just think about everything that they've accomplished in this, I would say, short amount of time, because while there's 3 generations that work here, it's really the same generation that started it with my grandparents and their sons was together. So we're still in a first-generation business.
Well, we're extremely blessed as a family to be able to work underneath our mother and father that started this company, and we're extremely blessed to be able to work together, and not only work together as a family, but work together as a team with our employees to get done what we do every day.